the Freedom Tower. As a school board member and a trustee here at Miami College, but most importantly, as the son of two Cuban immigrants who walked in through these very doors here of the Freedom Tower as Pedro Pan kids. This moment is deeply personable to me and one that I dreamed of for many, many years. This building isn't just a landmark. It's a living symbol of hope. It's where thousands of families fleeing communism were welcomed with open arms. Families like mine, my grandparents and my parents walked through these doors seeking freedom, opportunity, and a better life. My father used to tell me when he arrived in this country, he came here with an empty suitcase, and many of you will see our suitcase exhibit as you come by. And it was empty. It was empty because the communist regime took everything away from them and sent them here with nothing. But to my father, he came with a suitcase that was full. It was full of dreams. It was full of dreams that he was going to be able to have as a reality here in this great country. And more importantly, what it is that you guys are here for today, an education. Because he told me that education is the one thing that nobody can ever strip away from you. That belief is why we're here today. Because education and freedom go hand in hand. We gather here today, as Madam President said, to remember the millions of victims of communism, those who have been silenced, imprisoned, or lost their lives under the communist regimes of Cuba, Venezuela, Nicaragua, China, and across this world. Their stories must never be forgotten. And to you, our students that are sitting here today, you are the future leaders of this great nation. You must always remember that freedom is never guaranteed. As President Ronald Reagan once said, freedom is never more than just one generation away from extinction. It must be fought for, it must be protected, and it must be handed on to our children. That responsibility sits with you all. The United States has always been and will continue to be a beacon of hope for those escaping tyranny. This Freedom Tower stands as a reminder that liberty is precious and that each of us must do our part to protect it. I want to thank Governor DeSantis for preserving this historic building for future generations to come here and to truly understand what it is that communism is. I also want to thank our Commissioner of Education for his commitment to ensuring that our students learn the truth about history. Because when we forget history, we risk repeating it. And of course, I want to thank Madeline Pumariega, our president here, our fierce leader at the college, for hosting our students. You see, this all started as a dream one day as we were walking through the Freedom Tower under construction, and I told her, I dream of the day that I can bring students from Hialeah, from Miami Lakes, from Hialeah Gardens, from our school district to see what it is that our families went through, and we're here today. So let us never forget the victims of communism. Let us honor their sacrifices by protecting the freedoms they dreamed of. And let us leave here today inspired to defend liberty, not just for ourselves, but for the future generations that would come. May we always stand united as one, as Americans, in gratitude for the freedom we enjoy and the generations who fought for it all. And now, it is my great honor to introduce the leader of our state, the great state of Florida, who has always worked to preserve our history, to protect our freedom, and champion education for our students throughout our state. Please join me in welcoming Governor Ron DeSantis.